Alright guys, what's up? Damn it, controller! Hopefully this just works. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, yeah, there we go. Man, this was a long side story. We were still in it. Kicking my feet up, even though you probably hear the squeaky table. Alright. Now what? Talk to her right now. Alright. What's wrong with me? My heart just won't stop pounding. Why am I acting like this? What's up, Platinum? How's it going? It's been a while since I saw you around here. Still grinding Street Fighter? Let me check something real quick. Still play any fighting games? Yep, I still play Street Fighter and Tekken. I went to CEO this... Is it past weekend? Is it still past weekend? It's the past weekend. Yeah, it's still past weekend. No wait, it's been 2 weeks? Has it been 2 weeks? Or 1 week since CEO? CEO was 2 weeks ago? Yeah, I got sick from CEO, so some of that time got destroyed. But yeah, I went to CEO because I live in Florida, so it's not too far. But yeah, I'm still playing Street Fighter and Tekken. Kind of on a break right now, but mainly waiting for like Evo to happen next week. To like, you know, as a break and then slightly as motivation to keep like play again. Evo is going to be massive. Yeah, there's like the most entrants for like any sort of like esports gaming related thing, right? I don't really know if there's anyone for me to cheer for Tekken, but I do have someone to cheer for in Street Fighter. Gotta root for the boy, El Chicote. Still stuck in Diamond for Street Fighter though, feels bad. Oh, Chicote? Who does he play in Street Fighter 6? Lily. Plays Lily. He won Combo Breaker recently. The sick are Mika in SF5? Yeah, I'm aware. Mika. I think he also played Lucia. But in 4, he had El Fuerte. Didn't know him before. Well, I came to kind of know him in 5, but been hanging out with him recently in 6. But yeah, trying to take a break from Street Fighter. I need to get into Master, dude. It's so... Once I get into Master, I don't care what happens if I lose in rank. Like, I could go 0 MR and I wouldn't care. But like, The idea of deranking in Diamond is so rough. It is so rough. I don't want to go through Diamond again. I'm like Diamond 4, but like about to derank to Diamond 3 again. With Chun-Li. Still a new challenger, never played ranked. Damn. Well, I made the mistake of clicking ranked once, so that now I have a ranked and now it sits there in my eyes. It's scarier if you like show up, if someone in an online tournament shows up and they're a new challenger and it's like, what? They play like this? But yeah, we gotta play sometime. Both Street Fighter and Tekken. Even though I'm on break, I'm down to play. Who do you play in Tekken, by the way? You met in Rev 2. Did you even play Strive? I played Strive. I hate Strive. Play Yoshimitsu. I'll be honest. I play Reina, so I hate that matchup. I hate that matchup so much. Flash too good in that matchup. But yeah, I might shoot you a message sometime this weekend to see if you're down to play. Oh, is it? Thanks for letting me know, all. Flash is just, in general, in Tekken 8, really good. But Reina's whole thing is that, like, once she gets offense going, she can kind of, like, keep it up really well. And even, like, if a lot of the time people can interrupt it, but they don't really get, like, a big punish when they interrupt. They don't get, like, a massive combo. With Flash as Yoshimitsu, you get a big combo. You get a pretty decent chunk of damage off of whatever you choose to do. But yeah, I play Reina. I will play Lydia when she drops. Like sometime after Evo. It's like the 21st, 22nd. And I need to get Chun-Li in a master, dude. So rough. Are you excited for Project L? And no? Don't know much about LoL. I played it. And I honestly got super turned off from League of Legends because, like, I only really wanted to play, like, certain characters, but a lot of my friends said, like, I had, like, some friends who played a lot of League, but they got, like, really upset when I wanted to play those characters because, like, they're not, like, the easy champs to play. They're not the easy characters to play, so I end up not doing well. But then, like, the easy, like, oh, you could learn this champ and just, like, do your part. Wasn't very interesting to me. But alright, back to Trails. I definitely gotta shoot you a message on Steam or whatever for games, Street Fighter or Tekken. Gotta head to bed? Sounds good. Thanks for dropping by. My sleep schedule is fucking degen as fuck. You probably wake up and I'm still be here. Alright, see ya. Maybe I should talk to Hans. All because of work? Nah, because of my sleep schedule is just fucked. I'm trying to look for work right now, actually. This is in Hans' room. I don't really want to talk to anyone else right now, either. sit up. It's past curfew, so I really don't want Mr. Effort to know where I'm here. Get tons of trouble. Also, you'll just sit idle to give you my view. Oh, thanks! Appreciate it. Honestly. In fact, speaking of work, while I'm messaging you for games, I should probably message you because I remember you saying you know about opportunities for like, what is it, data science jobs or positions or potentially? Either data science, data analyst, something like that. Because I'm kind of just looking for anything right now. This is in Han's room. I don't really want to talk to anyone else right now either. Take it easy, bro. All right, thank you for dropping by. You in there, Hans? Yeah, that you, Jill? Hold on, I'll open the door. What the heck are you doing here? It's late. Did something happen? Not really. Your face tells me that's a big old lie. Come on in. I'm by myself at the moment, anyway. Don't try any funny business, okay? As if I would. Now get your butt inside. So, what happened? Something to do with Chloe, right? Can't keep anything from you, can I? Have you ever fought with her before? Not yet, no. She's the type to just apologize before offering her opinion on anything. So we've got nothing to fight about, really. You asking because you have? Oh my god, my nose is all stuffy. Yeah. I really hate myself sometimes, Hans. I just can't seem to stop myself from blurting out insensitive stuff even when I don't mean it. She was really angry, too. Angry? Chloe? Man, I can't even imagine that. I wish I could have seen it. Can you be serious, Hans? I am. I'm just not sure how to face her now. So I don't want to go back to my room tonight. Can I sleep here? Proposal denied. You're sleeping in your own room, and that's final. I don't know what you said, but I'm sure she'll forgive you if you apologize. I don't know. Ugh. Alright, later, Gator. Jill? Wouldn't be the first time she's lost a friend over something like this. Hope it works out for her. Oh, Leo. You're sure back late tonight. I just walked past Jill, too. She was crying. Well, that's because... Stop staring at me with a blank look. It's scarier than shouting at me. Ugh. I feel like I can't understand myself at all these days. Please don't stand behind me like that. It's creepy. Someone's in a bad mood. He's not looking too good. I always wished I could have a normal life like everyone else. An ordinary family, ordinary friends. But wishing for those things just doesn't get you them. And no matter how hard I try, nothing seems to work out. I just can't seem to make any progress. I getcha. You were so frustrated, you ended up lashing out against a friend who's kinda on the dense side. That's not what happened at all. I'm not you. I might be annoyed at her, but Jill is still very important to me. But I'm not wrong either. I'm not going there because I pity children or because I'm a good girl. Children there are wonderful. They don't need pity. I'm going there because I enjoy being there and because it's important to me. I don't need to be made out to be some kind of saint for going somewhere I like. Because I'm not. That's not who I am. I just wanted to be family. Why does nothing work out how I want it to? No matter how much I want friends and family, I just can't get them. Are they destined to forever be out of my reach? You're spilling all the beans tonight, huh? What about you? Is there anything in the world that you take seriously? Is one thing where you refuse to compromise? You know, you could be pretty scary when you start shouting. Forget it. Ugh. Shouting at you isn't going to solve anything. So, you still don't know why you're mad, right? You're not even listening to me, are you? I just told you why. It's because I'm not going there out of pity. That's not why I'm going there at all. It's because it's genuinely important to me and because... now we're just going around in circles. Sorry, but this is boring as sin. Where are you going? At least listen to me. I'm trying to have a serious discussion with you. You can't walk away in the middle of it. Listen, all I'm gonna say is, get yourself a clear answer to my question. These things are like a knotted up rope. If you don't untangle the heart of the problem, you just get more and more wrapped up in yourself. What does that even mean? That's for you to find out. Lecter! Who am I even kidding? Just probably trying to bully me. No, he's not. He seems like he never takes anything seriously, but in reality, he does. Still don't know why you're mad, right? These things are like a knotted up rope. If you don't untangle the heart of the problem, you'll just get more and more wrapped up in yourself. Hey, Flame Saber, how's it going? He's right. Why am I so angry about this? This got me so worked up. Why? Deep down I knew all along what I was doing. All that time I'd been pretending not to notice the truth, but I had known since the very beginning. To avoid facing that fact, I kept desperately clinging on to everything I could, telling myself I was right over and over again, trying to convince myself it was true. Maybe it was because I was afraid that if I accepted it, I was going to lose everything. That was why my heart was so restless. You thinking about Lecter? Yeah. Kind of, in a way. Sort of. Not really. Maybe. About what he said. Next day. Chickens. This is a long ass side story. I can't believe. It's a good thing I stopped what I did. I guess this must be the place. Someone's not a fan of Lecter. Well, it's not like I have to do anything too daring today. All I need to do is scope it out for now. I know I didn't mean any harm by what I said, but that's no excuse. I never should have made fun of the kids here without knowing anything about them. Which is why I'm gonna come here, get to know more about the place, and then try to apologize to her. Maybe then she'll forgive me. Huh? Looks like there's no one here. Ugh. Wow. This place is actually pretty cute. Too bad it gets burned down later. Wait. Was it This looks like brick rather than wood. Was it brick before? I thought it was wood, and that was why it burned down in the first place. It'd be funny if they just like used the model after it got rebuilt rather than using the model before it got rebuilt. It's like, oh shit, we forgot. Well, here comes the hard part. Jill, what are you doing here? What? Fancy seeing you here, Chloe. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose again. Even when I don't do voices, somehow this game makes my nose all funky. Ugh. Do you want to come in? Come in? Yeah, okay. Wait here for a minute. I'll go and make us some tea. Damn, you're just reminding me I should go make tea. Give me some of that throat coat. Look, I'm sorry, Chloe. What I said was really, really insensitive, and I'm really sorry for ever saying it. Don't worry about it, Jill. When I was younger, I lost both of my parents, too. You did? That's why what you said bothered me. In my head, I saw myself in them. I didn't want to think that just because someone was an orphan, they were unfortunate by default. I didn't want to think that alone meant they were doomed to spend life unable to have the same kind of happiness that others did. I didn't want anyone to say it, or even think it. But that wasn't because I was thinking of the children here. It was because I was thinking about myself. I didn't want to be thought of as a poor little girl either. Chloe, please allow me to finish. I wanted to think I was getting angry on the children's behalf, but now I know I wasn't. All I cared about was myself. I knew that too. And that's why being called a model student or being spoken of like some kind of exemplary human being irritated me so much. Such a hypocrite, aren't I? Lashing out at you as if I'm sticking up for other people when in reality I'm only thinking of myself. I didn't want to admit it, even though I knew deep down. I shouldn't have been so annoyed by it, but I was. I really am sorry. No, you're clearly not the one at fault, Chloe. This is on me, and I'm sorry. Why you were angry with me doesn't matter when I said something I never should have said from the get-go. I had no idea what kind of life you or the kids here had led, and I wasn't trying to imply you were a hypocrite or anything at all. I wanted to apologize to you earlier. I didn't know how, I suppose. Same here. I take back everything I said about the children, too. I had no right to be judging them when I'd never even been here or met them. I didn't know the first thing about what I was talking about. I hope you'll forgive me. Well then, would you like to meet them? Really? You sleep in bunk beds, huh? Kinda jealous. Achoo! That's adorable. They really do look cute when they're sleeping. Now I feel even worse for being so mean. I was more in the wrong, Jill. I knew very well that you didn't actually mean any harm with what you said. All my frustrations just built to a point where I took it out on you. Seriously, don't worry about it. Let's call it our fault to draw, okay? We're just going around in circles, aren't we? Still, in a way, I'm kind of glad this happened. It helped me sort out my own feelings. In fact, I feel more at peace with myself right now than I have in a long time. Because it's just hit home just how important this place truly is to me. Although to tell you the truth, all this fighting has tired me out. You too, huh? I barely slept a wink last night. Anyway, you want to get going? Yeah. Was his face awake? It's kind of weird to finally be able to talk to you openly like this, though. I thought one of the kids was awake. Alright, I guess not. We've been sharing a room all this time, but this is the first time I feel like you've truly opened up to me. Fighting aside, that alone's made me pretty happy. Yeah, I'm happy too. Thanks for coming today, Jill. I'm glad I did. May this be the start of a long and fruitful friendship. I hope so. Are we done with this thing yet? Is this side story, the infinite side story, over yet? Feeling so sleepy all of a sudden. The sunlight does wonders at making you want to drift off. Say, I wonder if this is how it feels to grasp what's really important to you. Hmm? All this time, this orphanage was right here, same as I remembered it. All the time I was stubbornly refusing to come back. All the time I was wrestling with myself about how I felt. All that time, it was right here, waiting for me to come back. Whether I was being a hypocrite didn't matter. I'm gonna clean my glasses. The bright white light screen is making me realize how dirty my glasses are. I'm not sure how effective that cleaning was, but oh well. I don't think it was effective at all now that I put them back on. Whether I was being a hypocrite didn't matter. I genuinely loved this place, and that's the only thing that ever mattered. Now I know that I'll always feel that way, no matter how many times I lose sight of myself, or find myself losing my way. I know that I'll always eventually come back and remember how I feel. This orphanage is just part of who I am. There was also one other important thing that I found myself realizing. I still hadn't thanked him for all he had done for me. Not once. Lecter! Get back here! Today's the day you're finally going to do some work. Eek! Chloe? I'm so sorry, are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. Our printer attack didn't work at all that well. You'll have to do better than that if you want to catch the almighty Lecter. How do you get up there so fast? His agility is amazing. Ha! You got no one to blame but yourselves for letting me get away. So long, suckers! Get back here! Let's see who's a sucker when you're chained to a chair under a mountain of paperwork. After all the times I chased him around, I know there's gotta be more to this than it seems. He's not making it look like he's up there. He's making it look like he isn't. But is that all there is to it? I'm confused. Let's go and have a look anyway. Can he create mirages? Oh, bringing down the side. Hope hanging down outside the window. Huh? What's this? Supposed to climb up using this? I knew I wouldn't find him here. Let's try somewhere else for now. Hmm? But I put a key to get back in here. Stuck outside without that. Oh, hello, Chloe. How come you haven't been showing up for practice much lately? Sorry about that, Regal. I just had a lot going on lately, I suppose. Oh, right. Still, it's you we're talking about here. So I always knew there had to be some kind of legitimate reason. Drop by if you get the chance, though. We'll always be waiting for you. I will, thank you. I was gone and lost the key to this room. She gave me a real earful when I lost it, and then she goes and does the exact same thing. Typical, huh? Tomorrow's the general meeting of the student council. We must find him before then. Right. He never says more than he has to, does he? Is he helping out Leo with his work today? Fortunately, all I can really do is get things together for him. But he does so much for me all the time, and I like to help however I can. I'm all alone with Lucy. This is like a dream come true. Lucy. What is it? I just wanted to ask you something. What do you think the most important thing in the world is? It's love, right? You ask me, it's probably. Strength, I suppose. What? Speaking of strength, I feel like smacking Lecter upside the head right now. Well, if you need someone to hit, you can smack me around as much as you like. You need to stop. You need to stop. Oh, sup, Chloe? Is something wrong? Oh no, it's nothing. Looks like Lecter isn't here. Maybe you should go and see what Jill is up to. Hi there, Chloe. Have you found any sign of Lecter? I wish I could say yes, but unfortunately not. Oh. This side? Nope. What the fuck are y'all doing? Oh, hello, Chloe. Hello, Logic. Might I ask what you're doing? Oh, not much. It's just that I joined the Academy's music club. Today's our first practice session. Did you? Have fun then. I'll try. Incidentally, Chloe. I was just going to say, let's give our best to our next set of examinations. But of course. Radio Calisthenics. 1, 2, 1, 2. Apparently Freya is an exchange student from Lemon. They say she's crazy smart, like exceedingly intelligent. That's not why I decided to join the music club, though. Absolutely not. I've got you now, you sorry excuse for a president. Time to accept your fate. Mickey? What were you doing under there? Let go of me! I wasn't doing anything. What's going on here? Keep telling you I wasn't doing anything weird, I swear. And what were you doing down there, huh? Sorry, but crawling under there screams suspicious. That's what I thought too. That's why I crawled in there. I'm not following you. Can you elaborate? Well, you see, I was around the back of the school building when I saw this guy who looked like he rolled right out of the dumpster walking around. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so sloppy looking in my life. Scary, huh? I know just from that who he's talking about. Yeah, me too. Honestly, he made me so curious I had to see what he was up to. So I ended up following him. Anyway, he looked around for a while, then he wandered here into the auditorium. Pretty suspicious, right? It's when I followed him in here that he noticed me. The second he saw me, he seemed to panic a little before crawling under there. I tried to follow him, but I ended up getting stuck. I was so close, too. So in other words, he was toying with you. What? Maybe if you bother thinking about things other than how fast to skip class, you wouldn't fall for such obvious tricks. Just deliberately trying to get your attention by acting suspicious as all get out, like he was trying to set you up. Call it our student council's president's specialty. What? That guy's the student council president? You gotta be kidding me. He couldn't look any less the part. He's preaching to the choir. Oh dear, you're looking for Lecter again. Yes, I'm afraid so. Tomorrow's the general meeting of the student council, but he's run away and we can't find him. Which is a problem, as we don't have all the necessary documents to conduct it as it stands. He's a born troublemaker, that one. Sir, if you don't mind me saying, I'm a little surprised by just how much you seem to trust him. I suppose you would be. Still, he knows exactly what he's doing. He knows exactly what the potential of his actions are, too, and fully accepts them. Still acts however he likes, but he's more than willing to face the consequences of his actions. I'm not sure trust is the most appropriate word for what I have for him, but at the very least, I think he makes for an interesting president. Admittedly, he does do his work properly when we do manage to capture him. And I know from experience that it may seem like he never takes anything seriously. That's absolutely not the case. I just wish he'd actually do his work seriously from the beginning instead of requiring us to capture him before he does it. Quite understandable. Perhaps you should tell him that yourself the next time you see him. I think I will. Oh, Roy. You haven't seen Lecter around here, have you? Lecter? I'm afraid not, no. I see. Sorry for troubling you then. Number plan, la 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 la. Plan seems to be seriously developed some enthusiasm for her new position. The exam results are finally out, though. So it's probably about time for her to be returning home for a while. Where the hell is he? Lecter became president instead of all the other much more fitting candidates, and I still can't bring myself to accept that. It's not right. Ugh. Come on now, Amelia. The only two candidates running were Lecter and Regal was off on the actual day due to stomach pains. It couldn't have really ended any other way. I'm intending to try a new approach towards teaching in tomorrow's lesson, as using textbooks all the time is a little boring, both for myself and the students. Oh, looks like I couldn't beat Lucy this time. I've been trying a bunch of new study methods, but they just weren't enough, I guess. I wonder what kinds of study methods she uses. Other examination results. Let's see who's the top 5 scorers among the third years were. Number 1 was Lecter Arundel, but he was barely in any classes. Second highest was Leo, and the third is Regal. Oh, it looks like I was the highest among the first years. Second highest. Yeah, we saw that coming, right? That he was gonna have the top score. I ended up being forced to draw a portrait of the student council president a while back. I didn't expect what would happen, though. It ended up winning this contest I entered it in. Why? Too powerful. Too influential. He's just like Chloe, for real, for real. Last night I found a tiny flower in the moonlight. Seeing it try its hardest to bloom despite its small size just made me feel like my worries are also silly. Weird, right? Made me feel at ease with the world. But what have I been wasting all this time worrying about? Oh, hey there, nice weather, huh? Wonder what I should do today. I actually cannot believe the side story is still going, by the way. Oh, well, there he is. Knew I'd find you here. Oh, look who we've got here. Great weather, huh? Perhaps so, but you can't honestly believe I came to talk to you about the weather. You have enough free time to laze around on the roof. Come and do some work. Everyone could use your help, you know. Hey, they need me a lot less than you think. And predicting the weather 10 years in the future takes a lot of brain power, you know. I need to concentrate right now. How does he think of these things? Still, going by my experience with him, when he acts like this, he's usually willing to listen to me. Hey Lecter. I just wanted to say thanks. Thanks? For what? A lot of things, really. You've done an awful lot to help me ever since I enrolled here. But because you're always trying to act like you aren't, or you're running away from me, I've never been able to say thanks for any of it. I feel like I owe it to you. Yeah, I'm lost. I got no clue what you're talking about. You asked me a long time ago what it is that I came here to do, didn't you? I hated the life I had before enrolling here. I always felt I was being pushed around by everyone and everything around me instead of actually really achieving anything for myself. And it was that I hated most of all. Felt empty, worthless. That's part of why I didn't want to try to answer your question or even think about it. It was like if I accepted how weak I was inside, I'd never be able to get any stronger. But that's not how I feel now. I'm not empty at all anymore. Thanks to coming here and meeting you and all of my friends, I've learned so many new things. Was able to do things for myself too, instead of just relying on others for everything. Yeah? So that's why I wanted to thank you. Man, I told you before you were too serious, right? You've been thinking about that one offhand thing all this time? I never saw that coming. You're trying to make fun of me again, aren't you? I'm trying to clear my throat, hold up. What about you, though? Why did you choose to come here? Me? I had nothing better to do, I guess. Seemed like a good way to kill time. Huh, really? Well, as long as you're here, you may as well do some work. Wait. Tomorrow's the student council's general meeting, which means you have a lot to do. And you need to do it all by the end of the day. There's a mountain of it just waiting for you to get started on. Hold up a second. Don't do this, Chloe. I can explain. I'm not going to listen. Spare me, please! This is the first and last chance I ever had to thank Lecter for all he did for me. The day after that year's Academy Festival, he suddenly registered his intent to withdraw from school and was never seen there again. He was himself to the very end, though, making a sudden appearance in the student council organized play's final scene, ruining it for his amusement. Then 2 years later, I ended up meeting him once more in a place and way I never would have expected. One moment. Did we ever meet him again? Did we? I don't recall seeing Lecter again. They teased seeing him again. Falcon Eye, Mira. Alright, and we still have others. Oh my god, that was like... If I included what I did last stream for that, that was like 2 hours long. Item drop rates plus 10%. And push. Who do I want in the party? I don't really want Chloe. I'll take share.
Perk you up.
I didn't take off any of your ornaments or anything, right? Alright, that's... Am I even gonna have the... No, I don't have the water Sepith anymore. Oh, do we even have this refilled? Because we haven't really fought anything, right? It's like 2 hours of cutscenes, no fighting. The rare loss, pure white radiance. Alright. Girl shines like the sun, and the boy cherishes that light be at her side. Yeah, yeah. Grant you a memory fragment, my blessing. We got the harmonica! We're still learning how to play it. First week. Is this when they were young? When they first met? Well, hello there. There's no need to be so afraid. I am but a humble magician. Will heal your broken heart for you. Provided, of course, I am compensated. Joshua, are you okay? Oh, your temperature's gone up again. Stay still. Where's a towel? Where's a towel? Wait a sec. Okay, I'll be right back with some water. Karen, I'm... All I could hear in my head during those days were the same words repeating endlessly like a broken record. Yet somehow, I had no idea who I was saying them. Or who was saying them. Fuck, I can't read. All I knew was that. Can't find him anywhere. He's supposed to be hurt and resting, not out wandering around. Joshua, where the heck are you? Joshua! Oh, there you are. What are you doing out here? You gotta start taking it easy. Why? I'm fine. Are you sure? Is your fever gone? It's just a temporary one as a result of my injuries. My temperature went back down this morning. I'm fine now. Really? Phew. Yay, that's good. You were moaning over and over in your sleep. I was worried about you. Did I say anything? Huh? Forget I asked. So, you're feeling better. Do you want to play together? It must have been pretty boring to sleep all the time. I know it's boring for me when I'm stuck in bed with a fever. I hate not having anything to do. Oh, but you probably shouldn't be running around with your foot all messed up. I guess tag and kick the can won't work. You want to play by yourself. Just stay away from me. Because it's probably going to get dangerous here soon. It is? Grateful to you for taking care of me. Pass that on to Cassius Bright too. No gloomy faces allowed. Huh? When you're feeling down, the best thing to do is do something you enjoy. That'll pick you right up. Wait here, okay? I'll bring you stuff and you'll really like. Pinky swear. There still don't seem to be any signs that anyone's going to come after me. But it's bound to happen eventually. I've got 2 or 3 days at most before they find this place. 2 or 3 days. Joshua! Here you go, a present from me. So cheer up, okay? They'll proudly presented Joshua with a couple of roly-polies. What is she doing? Aren't they cute? They curl up if you poke them. I'm fine, thanks. What? How come? They're so cute. Because I don't. Also, stop coming over here. Stay away from me. So you want another kind of bug, huh? That wasn't what I was trying to say. Hold on, I know lots of bugs. How about this? It's a dragonfly. I don't want one of those. I don't want one of these either. I can't read. Okay, but how about this? You gotta like these. Behold, a Malgan monitor lizard. What? You're one tough cookie? Look, this isn't about what I like. I don't want any kind of bug or lizard or anything you have to offer me. Ah! This one's my favorite too. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I'm feeling more and more like there's something I'm missing here. Sit down for a minute, Joshua. I've got a serious question to ask. I'm already sitting. What kind of bugs do you like? Big ones? Pretty ones? Ones with lots of legs? Ones with long feelers? Ones with shells, wings, what feet? I don't want any bugs at all. What? Gonna have to pull out all the stops. I need something so surprising you'll change your mind. Don't move a muscle. I'll find something, I will. Meh. Sure likes bugs, doesn't she? No, aw, he ran away. He had a really funny face, too. No, I can't let this get me down. Not with how sad Joshua looks now. He's in so much pain, and he can't move around or do anything fun either. Means I gotta find him the ultimate bug to cheer him up. Oh, it's back. You get back here! So quiet here. And after all I've been through, this is the first time I've been in a situation like this. Joshua! And it's ruined. Hiya! Look at this one's face! How many times do I have to tell you? I don't want any bugs before it gets through. Are you even listening? Look though! I hereby name this the human moth. Because the pattern on its wings looked like a human face. What the heck? I knew this would surprise you. Except it didn't. I knew my efforts would pay off big time. Next time I'm gonna bring back something even more awesome. Whee! She's so obnoxious. Joshua! Oh great, she's back. Joshua! Geronimo! Hey! They're just gonna stick around there forever. Ah. 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 What was that for? What was what for? I'm gonna splash you. Ugh. Ah, the water feels so nice. Oh, I know. Want to go fishing? Playing in the water's fun, but real fishing's even more fun. Let's go catch today's lunch. Come on, Joshua. We're getting out. Catch a cold if you stay in those wet clothes too long. Joshua constantly with the look of this bitch on his face. Yay! Caught a big one! This one's for you, Joshua. You don't need to catch anything for me. I'm gonna catch one for me. If I don't catch anything, I'll have to go without lunch. That would suck. He doesn't listen to a word anyone says to her, does she? Ooh, I got a bite! Ha! Oh, it's a dace. And it's tiny. Daddy's getting this one. He's probably just spent the day messing around instead of working anyway. He doesn't deserve a cool fish. Why? Okay, next one I catch is definitely mine. Yeet ho! He doesn't know anything about Cassius Bright. So he tells his daughter nothing about what he does. It's his profile, I suppose. Aw, I got away. The next one's not gonna be so lucky, though. Ah, a tug! Okay, maybe not. Huh? No, it's nothing. Look at the end of the world over there. It just falls into the abyss. Was it always so bright? The greenery is hurting my eyes. Gotcha! This one's gonna be huge! Come to me, Lunchy Fishy! What the heck? It's a baby! The second week. You think she's okay? She didn't come over to the shop yesterday either. I still think you're worried about nothing. Stell's okay. She always does whatever she wants when she wants. But she's used to come over to play every day. Stell, it's Elisa. Stell, come outside. Dude, my voice is still not come back to normal. I noticed those cracks. 4-second puberty through COVID. Fuck. You don't think she's been abducted? Abducted. How would you even say that wrong? Abducted. Do you? I think I'd buy she got attacked by monsters in the woods and ended up experiencing a slow, drawn-out death more than that. Sounds like the way she'd go. That's so gross. That's what she gets for going into the woods all the time to play. Oh no, poor Stell. You didn't know I'm joking, right? Tila's the one from the ranch, right? Come on out, Estelle. Elisa's going to cry if you don't. If you're looking for Estelle, she's out at the moment. You're a boy, huh? Who are you? Yeah! Joshua! I caught something amazing! Huh? What are you doing here? Estelle, where have you been all this time? I was so worried about you. Who's this boy anyway? Someone you know? We've been trying to talk to him for ages now, but he won't tell us anything. He's telling us everything we ask is none of our business. Estelle, are these your friends? Yeah, they are. Seems they're not lying about that part then. They don't seem to have undergone any kind of training either, and their guard is virtually non-existent. I figure it's about time they found me. But it doesn't look like these two have anything to do with them. He's barely talked ever since we got here. I've never seen him around Roland either before. How do you even know him? Oh, because Daddy gave him to me as a present. He's my new little brother. He is? Wow, I sure wouldn't have guessed that. Neither would I, because it doesn't make sense. That's not how getting a little brother works. But it's true. Right, Joshua? No, it isn't. Hey, wait a minute. Listen, young man. Listen to what your older sister tells you. As if someone like you could be my older sister. Huh? Why? I'm not here to be friends with you. The only reason I'm here at all is that things just worked out that way. That was what Cassius Bright said, wasn't it? Oh, and one more thing. Can you stop bringing me bugs? I don't know what your obsession with them is, but being too much of a meddler is just going to end with you getting hurt. Yeah! Ow! Take that! And that! Ow! In this house, I'm the older one. That means you have to listen to what I say. Ow! Okay. Okay, Joshua? Go on, answer. No. Excuse me? Giant swing? Well, those two sure get along well, so it seems. You two can shut up anytime. Got you! I win. From today until forever, I'm your big sister. No backsies allowed. You knocked his ass out? I swear, why does she do this every single night? Wish she'd mind her own business. Joshua. Determined to sleep outside again. Not a fan of sleeping in the same room as Estelle, I take it. He's way too much of a meddler. She's also completely clueless. She's got no idea how much danger she's willingly exposing herself to. Why don't you tell her, Cassius Bright? She has a right to know. Why do you stand by and say nothing? The room next to Estelle's has been used as a storage room for a while now. It can still be converted into a bedroom if need be. Might actually be perfect for you. Haven't been in there in a while, but I think there might even already be a bed in there. Fine as I am, I don't need a room. I'll give you that Estelle loves to poke her nose into anything and everything that catches her interest. And I can see how, from your perspective, that makes her look like a simple-minded, clueless child. But that's where you're mistaken. It's not her who's clueless, it's you. Estelle knows exactly what she wants out of life and what she has to do to get it. Those things are part of what makes her who she is. Although I can't deny that I was hoping to raise her to be a little more of a, well, ordinary girl than she's grown up to be at. than she's grown up to be. Still, compare that to yourself, Joshua. You don't have a clue what you want anymore. You don't know what you should be doing. Which of you is really in the right here? Just so we're clear, whatever you decide to do, I have no intention of indulging you. I'm not going to tell you to leave, but I'm not going to tell you to stay either. What you want to do, where you want to go, who you want to become, those are all things you have for you to decide, and you alone. No one can make that decision for you, and no one knows what kind of decision you will make. Only you. What do I want? Several weeks later. Several peaceful weeks passed. Joshua's injuries continued to heal, and it wasn't long before he was able to walk with ease again. Stella was jumping for joy at this fact, using it as an excuse to drag him out to play with her at every possible opportunity. For him, however, it meant more than deciding what game to play next. He had to decide what course of action he was to take. The time for him to make his choice was drawing near. The farm. Ursula. That's the short-haired girl's last name, right? Huh? This is where Tio lives. Guess what, though? Her mom had twins. As if I needed to guess anything. You wouldn't shut up about it when you first heard the news. You've also been to see them over and over as it is. Are they still exciting enough to want to keep visiting? Oh, we're not here to visit them today. We're here to help at the farm. Right now it's harvesting time. But Miss Hannah's kind of stuck with the babies, so they need some help. And when Elisa told me about it, I wanted that help to be me. That's nice of you to offer. Well, why do I have to come too? Because I said so. No complaining. Let's go. This is the part of your rear hillbilly process. Rehabilitation? Did I read that right? Rear hillbilly. Estelle! Oh, Joshua came too! I bet you dragged him along by force, didn't you? Hey! Who's coming to help? Well, music to my ears. Thanks much for coming over. You did an awful lot for us while Hannah was pregnant, as it was. That was nothing. Piece of cake for me. You're a force to be reckoned with, Estelle. Oh, but who is... He's Estelle's new little brother. You know about him. I told you before. His name's Joshua. Oh, that does ring a bell. The one who had a big fight with her at some point. Miss Purcell. Hello, Miss Purcell. Why, hello to you too. I'm so sorry to make you two help out again. You've been helping out so much as it is. If I could get right back to work, I would, but... Easy now. You need to rest for a while longer before you can start thinking about that. Why? I was back to work in no time after Teal was born. I just put her on my back and got right back to work again. Really? How am I supposed to know? I was a baby. Sticking twins on my back is probably pushing it, though. Oh? Who's our black-haired friend? That's Joshua. Tio told us about him a while ago. Right, Estelle's younger brother. I remember now. Why, isn't he adorable? Have you come to help us too? Sorry if it's not much fun. Wait, is that a bandage I see? Uh-oh, you're right. Didn't even notice till you pointed it out. My injuries are more or less healed. They won't have any effect on my ability to work. But more or less healed means they're still healing. We can't ask an injured boy to do all our work for us. You need to sit and rest. Honey, I have the perfect idea. Is he taking care of the babies while they... Okay, let me explain the harvesting process. Stella, Lisa, Tio, you handle the fields in this area here. Try and start the fields from the north side. It'll probably be more efficient to split up too. Franz and I will take care of the vegetables in the greenhouses. And as for Joshua, how do they have hair? Weren't they born just now? Like they have full heads of hair. I'll leave taking care of the babies to you. The boy is Will and the girl is Chair. Understood. Well, let's get to work. If you run into any problems or there's something you don't understand, don't be afraid to ask. Okay. The babies disappeared. We misplaced them already! The past few weeks, there's been no sign at all that anyone's coming after me. Why not? It must have worked out where I am by now. Am I supposed to take this to mean that they're not interested in me anymore? Do they just stole my memories and cast me aside? Still feel like I've lost something really important to me. What is it? Just, what have I... Joshua? What have I... Joshua! What? Are you listening, Joshua? Estelle? Check this out. Estelle held out a large carrot. Isn't it cool? I harvested this myself. And this eggplant, too. Look, it's so shiny. What? You do know you scraped your knee, right? Huh? One day you'll learn to think before you leap. At least learn to take care of yourself after. Come on, let me take a look at it. Okay. Put the babies on the ground. Joshua took out some disinfectant. Ow! That stings! Just endure it. It'll be over soon. Sorry, she attracts scratches and scrapes like a magnet. It's a wonder she hasn't caught how do you say it again? Tetanus or something. I don't know how to say it. Tinnitus? Joshua, you really do love causing people trouble. I never asked you to do anything for me. That just makes you cause people even more trouble. You don't do anything about your injuries or even notice them, and it just makes more work for others. You're a danger to yourself no matter how you look at it. Anyway, Joshua, why do you... Oh, she's back. She's cut the back of her hand, too. Hey! Tell me where you're gonna put that stuff before doing it. Joshua finished treating Estelle's wounds. There, I'm done. Try and take it a bit more care in the future. Unless you want a lot more of that stuff being a... The babies are voiced. Oh no! What can we do? You don't need to do anything. Looking after them is my job. You go back to your own work. But... Where'd I go? Wow, they stopped. You sure you're not their mom? I'm not even going to dignify that with an answer. Just go back to work. You're never going to finish if you're not doing anything. Okay. Thanks, Joshua. Thanks, huh? Harmonica. Whoa! He's so cool. I didn't know he could do that. Handsome boy playing the harmonica beautiful with the setting sun in the background. There's a picture if I ever saw one. You know he could play, Estelle? He's supposed to be my brother and he never told me at all. He's gonna get a huge lecture later. Oh, Estelle. What are you getting so mad for? Well, hello there. There's no need to be so afraid. I am but a humble magician. I will heal your broken heart for you. Provided, of course, I am compensated. Finally understand. Finally know what I lost. Everything that was important to me. My happy memories. All that made me myself. That was the compensation I gave. All that remains now is a dull, twisted, broken fragment of who I was. Someone who exists only to destroy what others love. I need to leave. If I stay any longer, I'll end up destroying the happiness of everyone around me. I need to keep the things that I care about as far away from me as possible, not close by. I need them to be far, far out of my reach. And I need to do it now before the darkness within me contaminates this place forever. I need to leave before my very existence causes her irreparable harm. Is that the side story? Next day, never mind. I can't believe him. Not even a jumbo mantis or double seahorse were enough to get a reaction? He must really fancy taste. He must have really fancy taste. I can't read. Teehee, okay, today will be the day I'll impress him. Oh yes. No one can resist the power of the Bug of Legends. Let me do something real quick.
Hello there, Sal.
One moment.
Yeah.
Eyes back. What are you doing standing around out here for? Are you off to do some bug catching? I sure am, but today's not going to be just any bug catching day. Oh, do tell. Today I'm going to make a special syrup that attracts bugs. And with it, I'll be able to catch a super amazing one. Really? That's interesting. But seriously, sweetie, you're 11 now, and a girl. I think you should be starting to dress a bit more like one at your age. But these are comfier and way easier to move around in. Anyway, bye. Estelle! Some things never change. Okay, first I need to get all the ingredients I need to make my super duper syrup. Lisa should be able to give me some dragon beans, so that's easy. Then there's a fresh milk and fresh eggs. Teal will give me some if I ask nicely, maybe. Actually, it might be more fun to go check the shop for new sneakers right now. Read on! Hey Estelle, take it you're here to look at sneakers. You bet. Are there any new ones in? You sure do. Have nothing new at all. Sorry, kiddo. Our next delivery is due the 16th. If my schedule's any indication. The 16th. That's only a week away. One more week. Just one more week. Estelle. Oh, hi. You came at just the right time. I just found some clothes that I think would look so cute on you. Today would be the day you finally get to realize your potential as a girl with some nice clothes. But I can't wear them now. I'm going bug catching. They'll just get dirty. Wait, I'm going bug catching. I almost forgot because I was thinking about sneakers. Back to getting ingredients. Lisa's. Time to go see Lisa. Full speed ahead. As if that little bundle of energy didn't already have enough to power an airship. Now she's got more than ever. Wonder what's gotten her so fired up. Lisa. Oh, Estelle. Still can't get over how cool Joshua was yesterday. I want to hear him play the harmonica again. You'd be lucky to get that out of him. He won't even talk now. He hasn't said a word since we heard him play. What? For real? Yeah. Maybe it was my fault for taking his harmonica without permission and trying to play it too. Oh, you silly thing. Listen, Estelle. Joshua doesn't seem to want to talk about it. But it feels to me like he's had some kind of painful experience that's bothering him. So... Oh, I know. You do? He's got something serious on his mind, I can tell. Sometimes I look at him and he looks like he's really in pain about something. But I don't think I'd be able to help him with whatever it is, even if I knew. So, that's why I just want to try and cheer him up in my own way, for now. Oh, that's really sweet of you. Anyway, give me some dragon beans. What? Like the coffee beans? And you're going to use those for... That's a secret. You're so weird, Estelle. Well, okay, hold on a sec. I'll go get some. Here you go. Thanks. Now I gotta go to Tio's place. I need to get some fresh milk and eggs from her. What the heck are you planning, Estelle? I'll show you later. You might pass out from surprise, though. You know what? I think I'm okay with not knowing. Anyway, see you later. Aw, I wish she told me. Tio! Hey Estelle, what's up? Wait, forget it. I know just from how you're dressed. Today's butt catching is special though. But first, I need some fresh milk and fresh eggs. What in heaven's name do you need those for? Don't tell me you've suddenly developed an interest in cooking or something. Well, then what she was trying to do. Bug of Legends. Yep, I'm trying to give Joshua the surprise of his life. Still not sure I'm following all of this. Let me try again. I guess you're trying to make some kind of aromatic capable of attracting that bug? I can't read. Alright, yeah. Probably. Just whatever you do, promise not to get in any of it on me, alright? I won't. I don't know if I believe you. Well, here's what you wanted. Fresh milk and eggs. Oh, and one more thing before you go, Estelle. If you really see him as your little brother, you should start gradually opening up to him about the past. Try getting him to do the same with you, too. Maybe try talking to him about your mom. Yeah, I can do that. It doesn't feel like the kind of thing you need to sit and have a big serious discussion about, though. We're always going to be together, so I think he'll get it eventually. Because we're family now. Well, I tried. That's a very you way to look at it, but I mean that in a good way. Thanks, Tio. Okay, I got everything I need now. All I gotta do is head to Mistwald and catch me the Bug of Legends. You just wait, Joshua. I'm gonna blow your socks off. Wait a second. She's not gonna go there all by herself, is she? And just what is this Bug of Legends thingy anyway? Maybe I'll stop by for a little bit. Oh, but isn't young Estelle? What are you doing here? Oh, hi, Mr. Mayor. Are you thinking of playing in the clock tower? The repairs on it were finally finished last month. Yeah, I know. The artisans of the town all put their heads together to try and make it as close to the original as possible. They tried to use as many of the original materials as they could, too. So what do you think? It looks almost exactly like it did, doesn't it? I guess. I don't really remember it that well, though. You know, looking at this clock tower fills me with a magical energy. Makes me feel like everyone in Roland. No, like everyone I've ever met is supporting this town and wishing it well. It does? That's why this spot is really important to me. Oh. I gotcha. You just wait, Joshua. You're gonna catch me in the bug of legends. Pardon? Estelle? Full speed ahead! Whatever was that about? I can smell the scent of my prey. Somewhere around here should be good. Going with this one. It's just screaming, pick me. La la la. And done. Today's the day Joshua loves bugs. I mean, this bug is legendary. He's in for the shock of his life. Thank you for everything. Ah! That sounded like Estelle. Something happened to her? No, it might not have. It's Estelle. It's probably just tripped. But whatever may or may not have happened to her, it's got nothing to do with me anymore. It's got nothing to do with me anymore. Damn it! This is mine. You can't have it. Go away. Shoo! Shoo! Don't come any closer. Are you listening to me? What? Get behind me. This is about as much as I can do with my current stamina. They ran away? Joshua? What is wrong with you? Huh? What are you even doing this far in a place like this dangerous? Did you even stop to think about what might happen? You're a child. Don't put yourself in unnecessary danger. Why do you never stop to think before diving headfirst into anything? For once in your life, try and look before you leap. Otherwise, Joshua, you came at just the right time. That's not funny. If I hadn't... Look at this. Look, I finally caught one. This is it. This is the bug of legends. What? It's huge. Isn't it cool? Joshua, something bad happened to you in the past, but you don't want to talk about it, and I'm not going to force you to. I'll just wait until you feel ready to talk about it with me. Till then, I'll be right here by your side, waiting. The other thing I'll do is give you this bug, so cheer up, okay? You're telling me that bug's somehow legendary? Because I don't see what's so impressive about it. What? But it's huge! This is the most awesome bug in the entire world! Nope. Not in the slightest. You just wait. I'll find a bug that'll amaze you, even if I have to search forever and ever. So you just wait right here. You amaze me more than any bug ever will. Because I can't believe how much I've changed because of you. You're such a strange girl. It was then that I made a promise to myself. It was for my own good and no one else's. The only condition by which I could permit something as unnatural as to me be allowed to live in this peaceful world. Doing so was the most cowardly thing I could have possibly done, but I hope you can forgive me. I was more concerned about that than about continuing to deceive myself. On the final day. Wow, I can't believe how many people came to see us off. Thanks for coming. It means a lot that you came to be here with us. So as you all know, Joshua and I are going to be away from Liberl for a while. We'll be traveling around the continent doing our bracer work from various guilds in the countries we visit. We might be away for quite some time too. Right now we intend to travel across basically the whole continent. But one day we'll come back here to Roland, we promise. Yeah, we will. We'll make sure we've grown up so much that you won't be able to believe your eyes when we come back too. Still can't believe you decided all of this on your own without ever consulting your loving papa. Oh, didn't they? They did not. That made taking time off to come see them a real pain. Let me tell you. Sorry about that, Dad. We realized we didn't give you much of notice with this. Something we discussed seriously, though. Hopefully you'll be able to believe what we're doing is for the best. As long as you've given serious thought to what you're doing, you have my support. So go out there and do what you want to. I'll always be right here waiting for you. Good to hear. Thanks, Dad. You're both veteran bracers at this point, so I'm sure you don't need much in the way of advice. Instead, I'll keep this simple. From now on, it'll be up to you to decide what you need to learn and what you need to know. Focus on improving your powers of discernment. That's all I'll say. But be sure to take it to heart. Life as a bracer is very different in other countries compared to how it is here, as I'm sure you're about to find out. But the fundamentals are the same. Just do as we taught you here, and I'm sure you'll be just fine. Thanks. I'm sure all we were taught will come in handy if we ever find ourselves in a bind. Oh, I'm sure you'll be able to handle anything you find yourselves up against. We taught you ourselves, after all. Follow your hearts with your heads held high. You'll be just fine. That means a lot to us. We can't thank you enough for all you've taught us over the years, and I'm sure it will keep coming in handy in the future too. For real, we really owe you two. Oh, there's no need to thank me. I've just done what I always can as your big sister. Don't drink or eat anything that seems funny while you're away, Estelle. Make sure you brush your teeth before bed too, and that you don't get caught up in work you don't get so caught up in work you forget to shower. And easy now, Stella. She's not a child anymore, you know. She knows how to take care of herself. I hope she can, because if you don't look after yourself, Estelle, I'll be showing up in your dreams. The scary part is I wouldn't put it past you to find a way to do that. Don't worry, that really won't be necessary, I swear. You take good care of her too, Joshua. And remember, there's always a job available for you at my shop if you want it. So come back safely, you hear? I will. Just take care of yourselves while we're away. I don't want you to go, Estelle! You won't forget about me, will you? Come on now, stop crying. course I won't. When we settled in at wherever we end up next, we'll write to you right away, okay? Look after Elisa while I'm away, okay, Tio? I will. You make sure not to let Joshua get away while you're out of the country too, okay? What? Duly noted. You two really have to go. Joshua! Oh, look at that. You got the twins crying buckets now, too. It's no surprise this would be hard on them. You've been looking after them since they were babies. Of course they'll miss you. I got tons of great memories with them to keep me company while we're away, thankfully. Probably going to be a while before we can see any of you again. But you'll never leave our thoughts, promise. I'm gonna miss you. The postbound airliner will be departing shortly. All passengers, please board the airship at this time. Oh dear, looks like we're out of time. Well then, take care of yourselves. We will. You too, sir. Joshua. Have you made up your mind then? I have. I want to be Joshua Bright after all. I know the name distinction might not be a big deal in the eyes of others, but it is for me. It's part of me taking the first and most difficult step on this journey. It's part of making choices only I can make for myself. By the time we come back home, I want to have the strength to proudly declare living the rest of my life alongside you, Estelle, and everyone in Roland. Even after taking that first difficult step, it's not like I can guarantee it'll get any easier. Maybe on some days it'll be hard that I'll want to give up. Right now, I'm more than happy to go out there and find my own path to walk. If I can do that, I can finally feel like I'm working towards becoming the person I want to be. Very well then. That's the kind of positive attitude I wanted to see. It suits you. Thanks. That's the best compliment you could have possibly given to me. I swear, what is it with the men in our family? Would it kill the two of you to talk so that the rest of us can understand what you're saying? But whatever. Come on, Joshua, get on board, or you're gonna get left behind. I'm coming. Well, oh boy, quite the yawn. Well, see you around. Estelle, when you come back here next, I'm gonna be a bracer just like you. I am. Now that I want to see. You don't think I can do it, do you? I'm serious. By the time you get back, I'll be a bracer, I swear. I think I want to become one too. So, don't worry, we'll be back. We promise. Can't wait to work you two to the ground as co-workers. I'll be counting on you to have my back. So don't let us down, okay? I won't. Never forget that there's always a home for you here. No matter how long you're away, that will never change. We won't. Let me check something real quick. I hate that it mutes shit. The fuck? Come on. Do it. There we go. Alright. We won't. Thanks, Dad. We'll see you later. And back down. Oh, there we go. Memory and Mira. This doesn't have a part 2, right? Oh no, now it does. It didn't update it though. I guess for now. Swapping, what's his face?
Leave it to me!
I'll give them weapons, but I hopefully don't have to worry about actually doing any, you know, created anything, because hopefully it'll just be a part of like whatever quartz or ornaments we need will be part of the moon door if we even have to fight. Yeah, you part two, I guess. Jail! Jail! I grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. Can't believe I'm going through with this. I should have never given in to the pressure and promised to come here once a month in the first place. Having to adjust my schedule all the time just so I can come all this way to eat is such a pain in the ass. But, well, whatever. I do owe her, I guess. What the hell? I just felt this horrible chill run down my spine. What was that for? Okay then. Doesn't seem like I've caught a cold or anything. Probably no big deal. Well, that's everything that switched that's needed. Need to be. Machine guns are new models, so they could probably do with some tweaking. They're gonna try to kill Agate. It's all of its armament strengthened. Its mobility is up 16% because of all the work we did through the night, you know. Okay, I think we should leave it like this for now and take some data as is before we start doing anything else. Works for me. Ordinarily, we just settle for testing whether it can perform basic actions at this stage, then call it a day. But thanks to all of Kita's help, it ended up relatively complete for a prototype. I think we could probably get away with doing a simple combat test using it even. And we should too. After all, it just so happens that we had the perfect guinea pig for it coming. Mom, Dad, Morning, Tita. Did you sleep well? Yeah, I'm feeling great. But, all I can picture in my head is the sight of that red-haired hooligan crawling on the ground after getting the beating of a lifetime by the Orbital Gear. I can hardly wait to see it in real life, too. Mom! I keep trying to tell you that Agate's really not a bad person. Don't take what she's saying to heart, Tita. She could probably stand to discuss the issue a bit more tactfully. But I'm sure all she wants is to find out exactly what Agate's doing, trying to worm his way to you in the first place. Oh boy, even Dad seems to have him wrong. Okay, let me explain this one more time. He might be sort of rude and blunt, and he does grumble every time he has to do something, and he has a bad habit of scaring people off easily, but he's actually a kind, good person, I swear. Really now? Starting to get a little worried about him too. What? Why? I keep saying he's a really nice person. Alright, time to go and get things ready. I'll leave the final adjustments to you, Dad. I've got something to take care of elsewhere. You're going, then? That I am. I've heard more than enough. Something has to be done. The sinner must be punished with death. What? Mom, where are you going? Wait! Ah! Mom! What in Iodios' name is happening here? Are you alright? I'll live. What's Erica in such a hurry for? Well, it's time for the testing to begin. You're not much less of an overprotective parent than she is, I'll have you know. Where is she? I could have sworn I saw her running this way. Where could she have gone? Probably shouldn't have arrived so early. Might as well drop by the guild to see if there's any work to do until evening. What? Was that just my imagination? The second I walked in the door, I felt like my life was in mortal danger. The only person here is that researcher there. So it must have been... Oh my. What do we have here? If it isn't Agate Krosner. I pity you, I really do. Come again? Never dreamed my target would come wandering in nonchalantly while I was making the necessary preparations for his execution. But that makes things easier for me. Now I can tell you what I want directly. We prepared a most perfect place to die for you over at the Central Factory. So come along. There's not a moment to waste. Who are you? You here to pick a fight with me or something? Not at all. This is a completely legitimate request I made to the guild. Or more specifically, to you. Like how you did, no request like that would ever get accepted here. If you want to submit a request to the guild, you're gonna have to come up with something a little better than that. Oh, you pitiable flea. I figured you were a little thick-headed, but I didn't think your general IQ would be quite this low. You need to be more aware of your sins. What does this woman have against me? Her eyes are scaring the shit out of me. Clean out those ears of yours and listen well, moron. This quest is about testing the capabilities of the Orbital Gear by comparing it to you in a variety of situations, which means that by helping us, we'll be able to improve it. And in the process, maybe the unforgivable sins you committed shall be... Just what are you rambling on about, woman? Maybe you didn't get the memo, but the Bracer Guild exists to help people who really need it. We don't exist to just do any old thing someone feels like asking us to do. So I really haven't got the time to be messing around with some crazy time waster. Is that the real reason you don't want to do this? Or are you just scared? Say that again? Can't find her anywhere in town at all. And she hasn't gone home. Just where could Mom have run off to? It's not my fault you're not listening to me. As I said, if you help with with these tests, I might even be gracious enough to consider reducing your punishment a little. It sounded like Mom. You should be in the guild. You want help that much? Tina? Agate? What are you doing with Mom? Oh, and one more thing I want to make very clear right off the bat. You do not get within a single cell radius of my sugar-powdered donut under any circumstances. Are we clear, you shameless hoodlum? Wait a second. Whoosh. Zoom! The hell? It just happened there. Just up and ran off with Tina. I hope I just didn't witness her getting abducted by someone dangerous. You don't need to worry about that. Oh, sup, Kilika. Her name is Erica Russell. She's Tita's mother. Her mother? That is Tita's mother? You gotta be kidding me. Her parents came back here from abroad about 2 weeks ago now. Erica and Dan Russell. Their arrival was somewhat unconventional, admittedly. But they really are Tita's parents, I can assure you of that. You're trying to tell me that woman is related to her by blood. With that mystery solved, would you mind if we got right to discussing work matters? Oh, yeah, lay it on me. Free until this evening, so if you've got any quick jobs to be doing, I can knock them out for you. Well, first, there's this one from the Central Factory. They're requesting assistance with a variety of testing for a prototype of a new weapon called the Orbital Gear. Orbital Gear? Hold up a minute, that sounds familiar. The guild has officially accepted the request that Erica mentioned to you earlier. It has your name on it, in fact. I can't believe this. He actually submitted that as an official request. I don't know much more about this orbital gear than you do, I'm afraid. She merely described it as a weapon that combines the finest in Leroy's orbital technology. It's being developed by the entire Russell family together to boot. The location you'll need to go is Zeiss Central Factory. A new weapon. Wait a sec. You said the whole Russell family, right? Not just the adults. Please tell me Tita isn't involved in this crap. I couldn't tell you. She didn't say. I've heard Tita was about ready to graduate from being an apprentice and become a full-fledged engineer, though. So perhaps she is. Would her involvement be a problem to you, Agate? Well, no, but I've never met her parents. I've only heard about them from Tita, so it's not like I can pretend to know what they're like. But her mom's nothing like she made her sound, and she seems kind of messed up in the head. That cook's got Tita involved in developing some kind of new weapon. Put that request on hold for now, Click. On hold? Don't give it to anyone else for now, I assume you mean. Yeah. I'm gonna go find out what's going on. Don't even think of giving that to anyone else before I'm back. Hi. I'm gonna take a bit of a break. Maybe I'll see if I can, like, make some cup noodles or some shit, too. Yeah, I don't know how long this break will be. Could be, like, 20 minutes or something. I'm gonna give my voice a break. Not as much. Alright, guys. Be back in a few minutes. Hello. I'm back. Now I have tea. Although I might need to get water again soonish. That's fine.
Oh yeah.
Now what? Hey, Span. Wait a second, I recognize you. Weren't you the one with the braces on the RCL? Yeah. I remember you too. You and the other engineers did a great job and it ended up falling out of the sky. Thanks again for what you did. Think nothing of it. We were just doing our jobs. Where am I going? Professor Russell, she passed by here not long ago, actually. Started boarding the elevator with Tita, but I'm afraid I have no idea where she could have gone after that. Explore. I don't know why I'm feeling kind of eepy. I woke up not too long ago. Seen her today, sorry if I haven't though. It makes me wonder whether she's finished that project she was planning for. Finally committed to herself to work on it. Oh. Alright, Roof. Just where have those two gone? Can't find them anywhere. His dad. Hey there. You must be Agate. It's this guy. Doesn't seem like any ordinary engineer. I get it now. You're dad, right? I even remember hearing you were a bracer at one point. Oh, is it Cassius who told you? No. I just heard some stuff about you from Tita and her grandpa. Right. Actually, he quit the whole bracer thing about 10 years back, didn't he? It's it right around when Cassius joined. Can imagine him being as much of a lunatic, but who knows? Guys are developing a new weapon, right? I heard you got Tita helping you out with it. That true? Oh, yeah. She's not just a simple assistant, however. She's a formal member of its development team. She just become so much more capable over these past couple years. I don't even feel like there's all that much I can teach her anymore. Oh, I was right. What the hell have you guys got your own kid doing? Hmm? I know you're busy that you can't afford to be back home here that often. And I know the little squirt loves Orbital Tech, so part of me gets why you want her to help with whatever new stuff you got in the works. But that doesn't make it okay to let someone that young work on developing a new weapon. Use some common goddamn sense, man. What's so funny? Agate, do you trust her? What's trust got to do with this? And don't go trying to change the subject on me. What have you got her doing? I've heard a lot about you since coming back here. And with that, there's just one question I want to hear the answer to from you directly. God damn it, I can't read. Now, it's my understanding that you've been keeping her company quite often while my wife and I were away. Why did you have to say it like that? Why did you have to say it like that? Why do you guys have to word shit like this? I hate all of you. You're all going to jail! Is that because you feel she's unreliable? Or maybe just a coincidence? Or is there some other reason? Just what have you been trying to achieve by being with her so much? What? I wasn't trying to achieve anything. Guess if I had to give an answer... There's no denying how much she's helped me. I'll admit it. At the start, she seemed like she could do jack all, and I stuck around to protect her. But she never actually needed it. She's ended up doing way more for me than I ever did for her in the end. So yeah, I guess when I put it that way, I do trust her. Your daughter's pretty damn amazing. I see. Okay, so he doesn't seem to have many screws loose. So he doesn't seem to have as many screws loose as his wife. I can't fucking read! I could probably give him a pass, right? Look, I'm guessing there's some special reason Tita ended up being involved in developing that weapon of yours, right? You mind telling me what it is? Yeah, there is. Well, I suppose it couldn't hurt to tell you. You're familiar with Rene from Ouroboros, right? Yeah. Crazy strong little girl with a huge robot. Couldn't forget her if I tried. Tita told us that she's friends with that girl. Which sounds insane, I know. Nah, it's not. She doesn't talk about it, but I know she is. Feels like she's going to a natural length to avoid the issue even coming up, too. That makes explaining this a little simpler. The Opal Gear project was begun with the aim of developing a new kind of weapon that can compete with the Society's advanced military technology. Eventually, we hope to end up with something that can even go head-to-head with the Pater Mater. As soon as she heard about what we were planning to do, Tita told us that she wanted to be part of it, of her own volition. At first, Erica and I were strongly opposed to the idea. It was Tita who insisted she wanted to do whatever she could to keep the connection she had with Rene. She wouldn't take no for an answer. She insisted this was something she could do for her. From my perspective, her intention isn't actually to talk to Rene down. Isn't actually to talk Rene down or anything along those lines. She didn't want things that by participating in the Orbital Gear's development, she'll be able to keep thinking about her. The project connects them in a tiny way, even if they can't meet, and even if Tita can't do anything more substantial for her. It really is a tiny connection, and yet that's probably the best she can do for Rene right now, and she's determined to do it. I had no idea. He's such an idiot. How am I supposed to know you're shouldering something that heavy if you don't tell me? He's working on a project formally as an engineer, no different to Erica or me. My wife was the one who gave her permission. After she showed as much resolve as she did, it wouldn't have been fair of us to treat her like a child. Taking a tiny sip of tea. Mind if I ask something? Where's that Orbital Gear thing now? Does that mean you're up for the job? Well, I can't walk the hell away. She might be doing something crazy again if I leave her alone. I see. Albert was right about you, Agate. You do seem to have some promise. What are you talking about? What'd Gramps say? You'll need this incidentally. Identification card for Dan. Using this in the elevator will let you get to B5F of the building where the test will take place. Tita and Erica should be there. You're going to want to make sure you're ready if you do go, though. Erica's been dead set on testing you. Couldn't care less what she wants. I'm just gonna go help Tita with the test. What anyone else does is none of my business. What about you, Dan? You ain't coming? Don't mind me. I'll be here. There. And just so we're clear, I haven't decided to accept you myself yet. What do you mean? Accept me as what? Jail! I guess this is the place. Wait, is that it? I saw the checks on the legs complete. I guess I'll check the settings one more time, too. I've got nothing to do till Mom and Dad come back, so I should make the most of it. I thought it was gonna be a normal cannon. Can't believe you're making a robot as nuts as this. Agate, what are you doing here? Is it because of Mom? Did she ask you to come here? I'm so sorry. Mom and Dad seem to have got you all wrong. Keep trying to tell them that you're really like what you're really like, but they never listen to me. It's not a big deal. I ain't here because your mom asked me to come anyway. You're not? Well, I heard you were working pretty hard down here, like a proper engineer. So I figured I'd come and join you as my way of showing my support, I guess. Helping with these tests is an official request anyway, so it works out. Okay, let me give you a brief rundown of the orbital gear then. The prototype's most distinguishing characteristic is that the pilot can climb inside and operate it directly from within. It hasn't been decided for sure the final model will necessarily be like this though. Oh, and then there's how it reaches its maximum mobility. Come over here for a minute. Sure. We've designed a new walking system to increase its mobility substantially, you see. Ordinarily, bipedal robots require two units that control their posture and center of gravity, which work in tandem with one another to walk. But this approach really drains system resources across the whole archaism. The burps that don't want to come out. The way we've chosen to resolve this is... Huh? What the hell? Mom, how long have you been there? You decided to assist with the test, have you, Agate Krosner? You're so sweet. Does that mean you finally accepted your sins and come to repent? I have no clue what you're talking about. You were trying to get close to Tita thinking I was in here, weren't you? Admit your sins and repent! I finally have first-hand evidence. For crying out loud, would you quit with the eyes? It's giving me the creeps. Might be completely useless when it comes to technology, but he's got potential, don't you think? You might just be right. I have to admit, there were concerns. But I can appreciate that he at least tries to follow subjects he doesn't understand instead of outright refusing to listen to them. What are you two doing up there? Especially you, Dan. You were just up on the roof with me a minute ago. I did tell you I was going to watch the test, didn't I? Well, here I am. I can't work out what he's thinking any more than I can his wife. Don't you dare ignore me, Agate Krosner. Well, regardless, that's everyone gathered now. I suppose it's time for us to begin. What are we doing? I finished all the necessary final checks. Good girl, Tita. Let the testing begin. What the hell is wrong with this family? T. Why would they make it only child-sized? I don't get it. Well, Tita, you think you'll be able to operate it all right? Yep, I'll be fine. I've got plenty of practice. I'm ready to go as soon as everyone else is. Beginning monitoring. No problems in the data link. Popping a few knuckles. I still don't get why they would make it only child size, but they originally didn't want Tita on the project. Were they gonna conscript some child soldier to fucking pilot it? What the fuck? No problems in the data link. Looks like we're good to go. Hey, okay, Agate. We're now going to begin testing the Orbital Geared version 0.5. You sure you're ready for this? Yeah, I am. Popping a few more knuckles. Come this far. I'm not gonna turn tail now. I want you to promise one thing before we begin, though. Final test will be a bot battle between you and the Orbital Gear. If you cause Tita to have so much as a tiniest scratch on her, another knuckle.
You're so tense.
Come on.
I know it wants to pop. I feel the tense.
Ah, whatever. If it cost Ida to have so much as the tiniest scratch on her, we're sending you up to the goddess personally. I wouldn't go quite that far, but you get the idea. Don't hurt her, alright? I know. Ah, there we go. Pop. I ain't gonna hold back, but I ain't gonna hurt her either. That's all I wanted to hear. Okay, for starters. Dan went around Agate and began attaching small cords to various points on his body. What are you doing? Those are so that we can collect data from your body in real time during the testing process. This prototype's mobility should be about equal to your own, if not a little above what you're capable of. So this should be the perfect way to test what it can really do. Well, if that's your reason. Sure this isn't some sort of harassment? Of course not, right? Erica, if you would. Gladly. Fa! Ha! Ha! Ga! Ga! Shao! Ha! What am I even watching here? It's Erica's success dance. She always does it before every big test or experiment. Sha! Alrighty, I'm ready. Tap, 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 tap. Setup complete. I can't believe you still do that after all this time. Huh. It's not like it actually has any practical effect either. If you look at the data from all the tests she's done collectively, there's no difference in the odds of success whether she does it or not. Here, let me take care of that. Fire! Grah! As you can see, it's best to leave her alone when she gets all fired up like this. Feeling exhausted already, and we haven't even started yet. First, as it's a simple race, you're going to be doing 3 laps of the course, and the first to the finish line wins. There are obstacles in the way too, just so you know. Be careful of those. Are you ready, Agate? Ready as I'll ever be. Let's get this started. I'm here for work, not to play. So you are. Well, take your positions. Ready? Go! Damn. What just happened? It flew. I'm sorry, Agate. Mom told me I had to finish the race by jumping over the finish line, but all of a sudden. I should have known. Mind you, it's not like jumping was against the rules of the race. And we wanted to collect the data from it, too. I'd say you only got yourself to blame for getting cocky, wouldn't you? Gotta blow my nose real quick. Anyway, what are we doing now? This is a test of the orbital gear's precision. What I want you to do is to place the 4 colored drums cans on the corresponding tiles on the floor. It'll be harder than it looks. Don't assume this is going to be a snap. If I lose this, I'm never going to hear the end of how I'm a clumsy excuse for a human, am I? Alright, let's get started then. Begin! piece of cake. Wow, we got some excellent data out of that. Well done, Tita. You did a wonderful job operating. Hee. The adjustments Zad made all the difference, really. His tuning of the actuators was perfect. I don't doubt that. He's always been good at handling these things. The arms have acceleration control now, too. Man, was there even any point in me being here if you're just gonna ignore me? Oh, that test was just about collecting data. Didn't really matter who won. Still, that's not true for the next one. Now the real fun begins. The last test we're going to be performing is a mock battle to test the orbital gear's overall capabilities. Take your positions, both of you. Okay, got it. We've been through this once before, but it bears repeating. Only aim for the orbital gear. If I find so much of a hair out of place on Tita, it will be very painfully executed on the spot. I know, you don't need to keep stating the obvious. Are you ready? Yeah. Bring it on! Okay. Damn, I have to use 2 moves to get closer. Fuck her up! Definitely hit Tita there. You definitely killed Tita there. It blew up! Huh, that wraps that up. You cheated! You totally cheated! Cheated? How? You're full of shit. I am not! You use some kind of invisible special power. You must have. Well, like hell I did. Alright. Well, I think it's only fair to call this Agate's victory. That was the last of the test, right? The quest fulfilled then. My work here's done. Silly me, I nearly forgot that. Didn't you say you wanted a one-on-one fight against the red-headed ruffian yesterday? Did I? Alright, I did. Cassius told me a little bit about him, so I'd like the opportunity at some point. What? I have a bad feeling about this. You're the best. Go get your weapon. It doesn't necessarily have to be now. No, you're doing it now. No time to waste. Alright. I'll leave things here to you, Erica. Don't think this is going to be easy either. You might have been forced to retire because of an injury, but he's still very strong. He's the one who taught Cassius the basics of fighting with his staff 10 years ago even. Seriously. Cassius then went on to perfect the art of using one to fight himself, admittedly. But that should give you an idea of just how strong my awesome hubby is, surely. Now I really don't want to back down. Hey, wait a sec. The tests are over, my work is done. Why am I stuck doing another completely unrelated fight? Your work's not done until I say it is, bucko. Oh yeah, while we're waiting for Dan, I need to check Tita hasn't got any injuries. Because if she has, you know what's gonna happen. Come on down, Tita. What's wrong, sweetie? I kinda can't. Some weird errors come up and I don't know what to do. Huh? What's going on? Oh no. No! Damn it, no!
No matter what commands I try to give it, it just won't respond.
Shut it down, Tita. I can't. It won't do anything I tell it to.
Hey, what's going on here? Explain this in a way I can understand. Cheetah, what's going on? We lost control of it.
Agate, run!
Ow.
Girl.
God damn it. Stop pushing me away. Stop pushing me away! You know what? You deserve this. Now she blew up in the thing twice. He is dead. You doing okay? Stop it moving. Come on out.
I can't. The seatbelt's stuck.
Damn it.
Thank goodness. Huh? Tita!
Ha! Ha! Yeah, just in the nick of time. Are you two okay? Tita and I are fine, but...
Oh! Agate! 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 No. No, this is all my fault. All because of me, you... I'm so sorry. Always causing you nothing but trouble with my selfishness. But it just kept quiet. None of this would have happened. This is all my fault. All of it. If I hadn't said I wanted to get closer to Rene, I knew I couldn't really do anything for her. I knew this was just for my own satisfaction. This wasn't what I wanted to happen at all. I swear. This wasn't what I was trying to do by getting involved in this project. But
Ugh. Give it a rest, will you? It's pounding enough without you crying.
oh. Agate?
It'll take more than that to finish me off. I figured you knew that. Ugh. Damn, though, that thing packs a punch. Lucky I was able to block the brunt with the impact of...
That. I was able to block the brunt of the impact with my... I can't fucking read. Man. These are going on for a while. When did I start this one? We still have like one more side story after this too, bruh. Man. If I hadn't, I probably would have a date with the goddess right about now. Hey, I said I'm fine, alright? This is nothing. So stop your crying, alright? But this is all because of me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not going to do this anymore. I quit. So...
Don't you dare give up, Tita.
What?
You heard me. Don't you dare just throw in the towel over something this small. You want to get closer to Rene, right? You want to understand her better, right? Then try to do it. Don't just give up at the first hurdle you come across.
Even when you get hurt?
I've had a worthless 10 years, Tita. I'm not gonna deny that. But there was no one thing I could never bring myself to do, and that was to throw this away. Never. But that's fine, because this is why I'm the bracer that I am now. Plenty of folks have things that become such a big part of them. They can't bear to throw them away or leave them behind. Things that... By the way, am I unmuted? I just had the thought that maybe I forgot to unmute when I... Okay, no, we're good. Things that no matter how much I try to... And... Yeah. Things that no matter how much they try to forget, they just can't. I've got something like that. And I'm pretty sure you found something like that too, don't you? He's right. I really do. Agate, I changed my mind. I won't give up. I don't have the time to stand around crying. And when I've got things I need to do. I think about what I can do, and I'm going to do it. Because just like you're a bracer, I'm now a researcher. Really now. Agate, there's nothing. The mom wants to kill you. It's with the faces. It all started to make sense now. See, I told you. He's rude, he's thick-headed. He's got all the tact of a wrench the growing. There's promise in him. That there is. Preparations for it aren't quite finished. But I think it's time we get to the second phase of testing our red-headed friend right away. The hell are you talking about? Looks like I underestimated you, Agate. You just seems to have come out of this unharmed, just as you promised. Yeah. I'd like you to come to our house this evening. Huh? I thought coming over for dinner was why I was here in Zeiss to begin with. You'll be more than welcome. What's going on with him all of a sudden? Agate, thank you very much again for earlier. You ended up having to protect me again. Fine, it doesn't bother me. Still, sorry. But I think I'm gonna have to pass on dinner. Today we're having a hot pot full of mushrooms and wild plants, and a soup with lots of seaweed. Mom and Dad finally seem to understand you better, too. So this should be really fun. Now we all get to enjoy a nice hot pot together. All right. I can hardly wait. Finish my tea. So that's what it was. I can't believe I didn't notice that when I was doing the final checks. This is all my fault. You don't know that for sure yet, Tita. Let's not jump to conclusions. No good comes from blaming yourself or feeling responsible before we know if you even had anything to do with it. Okay. Still. God! Where the hell did this hammer come from? What's wrong with this place? Huh? That sounded like Agate. Really? Probably just your imagination. Maybe. That reminds me, you should be here any minute now. Better go and warm up the food. Whoa! Why'd a bunch of lances pop out of the ground? Erica, I think lances may have been overdoing it a tad. You stick with the concealed holes in the ground, won't you? Ah! How long are we looking at before he's able to make it here, might I ask? I was hoping to take this chance to have a man-to-man talk with him. That, only the goddess knows. Seems like he's putting up a good fight. But make no mistake, Agate Crossler. Our testing process has only just begun. Jail! Horrible gear. What the fuck you just summoned? A mech? It's not like I'm bringing you along anyway, so. Oh, boy.
You ready?
Alright, you.
This ought to
And
perk
Shara.
you up.
I think we only need to do one with Estelle now. Oh boy. Already did these. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Alright, and girl who loves to fish. That's all we got left. Oh boy. He loves to fish. Alright, this is a mini game one, right? Clearing my throat. Grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. Once upon a time, there was a girl called Estelle Bright who absolutely loved fishing. Oh boy. Meanwhile, in Grantville, there existed a group of dedicated men and women who prided themselves on the sport. They were called Fishermen's Guild. What else could it possibly be called but fate where the two paths cross? This is their peculiar story. Oh boy. At the side of the Valeria Lake lies a quiet little place by the name of Kingfisher Inn. Seeking a break from her work, Estelle decided to visit for some well-deserved relaxation. At first, she had gotten exactly that. The fishing lover she was, she decided to borrow some gear from the inn, make her way out onto the pier, and enjoy some quality time there. She saw one unsuccessful catch after another, and before long, her bucket was teeming with fish. And then there was Lloyd, a member of that one and only Fisherman's Guild, who happened to be at that very same inn. And on that very same day, he was having the opposite of young Estelle's lucky streak. The moment he had arrived, he had set off on a boat to begin fishing. But try as he did, he hadn't managed to catch so much as a single fish. Now feeling thoroughly defeated, Lloyd motioned back towards the inn. On his boat approaching the pier, however, he caught sight of none other than a very pleased Estelle rejoicing in the size of her most recent catch. The sight was all it took to give rise to Lloyd's competitive nature. Though now thoroughly fired up, he approached her and challenged her to a special kind of duel. And that's why I want to challenge you in a 5-round angler's duel. A what now? 5-round angler's duel. A special kind of competition we fishermen take part in where they stake their pride and honor on the outcome. As a member of the Fishermen's Guild mentioned those words, there can be no turning back. The duel must take place. So let us do battle with our finest fishing tackle on the line. I feel like I'm getting dragged into something completely nutso. I hate to break it to you, but I don't have any stellar fishing tackle to bet on this. All my stuff was borrowed from the inn. And you don't need to bet anything at all, that's fine. This duel is more for my own good than yours, and I intend to see it through no matter what. Doesn't sound like I've got much of a choice, but I'll go along with this, huh? Oh, okay. Estelle and Lloyd face off in a 5-round duel of the century. Both will take turns at fishing, and whoever has the most points at the end of the 5 rounds will be declared the winner. When it is Estelle's turn, you will be prompted to choose a rod and bait to use. Certain baits can only be used with certain rods. After choosing, the game begins. When the exclamation mark appears, press quickly to confirm the catch of the fish. Certain fish can only be caught with certain baits, and in addition, some fish can only be used as bait to catch other fish. Different varieties of fish are worth different amounts of points, making trying to catch more valuable ones the key to success. More valuable ones are also more likely to escape. Don't let that deter you. Average rod and tackle and make use of a variety of locations. The standard for Fisherman's Guild. Lightweight tackle made for delicate fishing work. Best for fishing on small to medium-sized fish. Heavy tackle will create exclusively to catch big fish. Alright. What about the bait? Bug. Yeah. Not bad. Got some salmon. Don't get cocky. I'm just getting started. Now, which rod to use? About the bait? Here goes. Oh, this one's a big one. Snakehead. I wonder how my opponents do. Do a progress run. Rocky. You have a big one yet? No. Another salmon. He's so big and got it. All right, there we go. Is he gonna get another big one? No. Ooh, I won! So I lost. What a battle. You fought admirably. Still, there's no shame in losing against someone as talented as you. Here, I want you to have this. Silver-colored lure. A lure made out of argent? I couldn't possibly take this. It looks so expensive. No can do. Those are the rules. Challenged you to a duel while putting this on the line. I was defeated. You refuse to accept it. That will bring me even greater shame than I already face. So please, accept it. Well, if you really insist. Thus, Estelle accepted the lure. And though feeling bliss thanks to her victory, was also blissfully unaware of what fate had in store for her. Chapter 2 already? Okay. Today was yet another day in which Estelle found herself roaming in the north block of the Grancel City sewers. Yet another day, just wandering the sewers. Her objective was simple, defeat a wanted monster for the guild. But down there, she found more than just monsters. In addition to the nasties she'd become accustomed to braining for on a regular basis, she also came face to face with a young noblewoman whose delicate demeanor couldn't have looked more out of place. Estelle certainly hadn't expected this. "What are you doing down here?" she asked. The woman tittered and responded as if the answer were the most obvious thing in the world. "What else? Fishing, of course." The noblewoman's name was Norch, and as it turned out, she was a member of the Fishermen's Guild. "You really have to fish here of all places, though? I mean, what if monsters find you?" Estelle made up her mind to try and escort the woman back to the city with her. Norch had other ideas, and she refused to budge from what she felt was a prime fishing spot. The two were soon locked in a pure battle of stubbornness. Neither would simply back down gracefully, as it wasn't in their natures. It was in the middle of a heated argument when the silver lure Estelle kept on her person fell out from her pocket. Goodness, is that the famous silver lure, one of the 3 famed fishing tackles? Where in Audio's name did you obtain such a thing? I don't know anything about famous fishing tackles, but I guess you mean this guy here. I want it from Lloyd. So you fought an angler's duel against him, did you? Oh, no, wait. Okay, no, I don't think that's happening. Right there. I'd intended to challenge him to one myself when the time was right, but I never imagined he would be defeated before then. Okay, I'm so lost right now. Very well, I shall challenge you to a 10-round angler's duel in this place. 10 rounds? Listen, lady. I will not accept no for an answer. Let us begin. Wait a sec. Show me what you can do. Alright. There's 10 rounds. Now, which rod should I use? Lightweight tackle made for delicate fishing work. The best set for fishing of small to medium-sized fish. The basic rod and tackle limits the usable types of bait, but can sometimes catch surprisingly big fish. How big we talking? It's okay. Um...
Oh, it didn't even look that much bigger. She struggled more with the smaller one. Yeah. Dumplings. Mm. Oh yeah, this is 10 rounds. Damn it. Got a big one. He's stocking up carps. Oh, I ran out of bait? Alright, well, I'm screwed. Small, small. What? That doesn't. Alright, whatever. Alright, whatever. It don't matter. I'm not getting any more bait. That does not look like bait. That just looks like another small fish. Ugh. Oh, wait. Oh. What? This fucking sucks. This game is ass. This game is ass. Whatever. Should get nothing. Get nothing this next one. Not me, but like her. Damn it, it's a big one! This game fucking hated me. It would not give... What the fuck?! I lost. So I might have lost. This bullshit. That is fucking bullshit. And you know it. This fucking RNG fucking game. Alright. I'm going to assume I need a save. Why? Alright. This is stupid. I hate this. I fucking hate this. I'm like kind of getting tired. Hold up. Okay, I don't want to do this again. This is gonna take too long for me to discover that it's gonna fucking fail anyway. Let me just reset the goddamn game. Fuck that shit. I saved anyway. Oh wait, I didn't save before the first. Ah, fuck! I have to do the first fight. Oh well, whatever. That is not at all where I saved. What? This is really where I last saved. I already did this, right? Like, I didn't fuck up. Hold on, let me check something real quick. Okay, as long as I have orbital gear on Tita, then I don't have to worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Why?
One moment. One moment. Was it a... It's not important, is it? Oh my god, don't tell me I gotta do that part too. Fuck! I hate fishing. I hate this fucking game and it's fishing, god damn it. That was stupid. That was so stupid. What do you mean normal gear? Bro? What do you... Is it just a normal craft ability? I can't tell.
You ready?
Here's the thing, you can't look at normal craft abilities. That is... No, you can't. All right, there we go. Okay, so we did do it.
Ready?
This part sucks, though. This part genuinely fucking ass. Oh, I have a fucking thing on screen the entire time. I didn't even realize. Oh, well, that's been there for like an hour and a half, right? Shit. Well, I gotta go use the restroom soonish anyway. No. Damn. That sucks. One moment. Let me check something. I'm gonna just look up if there's like a quick guide that just like maybe it doesn't do the RNG. I could also do this. Yeah, I think I'd rather do this. Quick. Where's that? I'm just gonna use the restroom. Fuck, I forgot to like get rid of the fucking thing on screen. I didn't realize it was there. I don't want to do this fishing minigame. I'm just gonna do story. I'm gonna take a bit of a break, even though that shit
on screen was there for like an hour and a half. Dude, I'm gonna go take a break beyond that anyway. I'm not even gonna put the thing on screen. You can just assume I'm on break. You know what? I'm actually gonna just call it a stream for now. I might stream again later, but for now, I want to see if I can maybe take a bit of more of a nap, get some sleep in, and then stream during the day when people most likely would watch, or be able to at least like talk. All right. Also gotta try to see if I can get games in Tekken or Street Fighter sometime this weekend with a couple of friends. All right, guys. See ya in, I don't know, maybe later today. Bye.